Okay, in the last video, you would have seen a decorator something like this. Okay, so it's nothing but okay, you just have the slow add and you just pass it to time decorator over here, and it'll add stuff before and after. So it'll just this is the before stuff and this is the after stuff and all those stuff, right? Excuse me. So that's how this decorator worked. Okay, so right. And so yeah, it is something like this one. You just have a function and you give it to a decorator, and what you get is another function. It's kind of an anonymous function, right? So this is an anonymous function. So you need to, what to say, assign it to some other variable over here and then use it like this. Okay, so yeah, so every time, yeah, you need to assign it and all those things. So I challenge LLM to be more friendly and that give something. Okay, so I'll just what to say, like execute all these stuff first. Okay, so now we have this decorate log calls and all this stuff. Okay, so that's been done. And now let me just execute this add. Okay, so now I just got it calling function with args 5 comma 3 result is 8. And I think unlike Ruby and all, you can't get the function name in Clojure. That's one disadvantage, but at least yeah, you can get the arguments and all those stuff, right? So yeah, maybe you can pass it as metadata, maybe, yeah, and maybe you can get that. But apart from that, nothing, right? So yeah. So yeah, so what happened? So I've macro expanded this. I macro expanded it. So this thing, this decorator is in fact a macro, and what it does is like okay, like it sees first, okay, if some name is there, and so it just knows that the function name is this one, and what to say, and then it just what to say, okay, first it just builds a function with this stuff over here, that function body, and so this stuff is over here, right? So it just builds a anonymous function over here, and then it just decorates it, and then it assigns to add. So this add is nothing but decorated this stuff, and this happens automatically, right? So that's the thing, right? And this decorator also does another job, right? Over here, rather than giving anything, something like add or something like that, you're just giving function itself. So that's the thing, and you are assigning it to my add. Now in a short while, you'll know like why, what to say, like you need to assign it to my add. So over here, if it notices this fn, right, at the beginning, right? So all it just does it just applies the decorator and just that's it. So that's why you just need to assign it to a variable over here. And of course, this timer decorator returns a function. So it takes in this function and returns this function. So how it works? Okay, so right. Okay, so yes. So first, like if there is what to say, like if it's a list and if it starts with fn, that is function, right? So okay, so this is a form, right? So this is a form, right? So I'll just take this, right? And I'll just put like first, and I need to quote it, okay, right? And this stuff. So you're just getting function. So if it is a function, right? So if it's a function, right? Then it just says like decorator form. So the decorator over here is I'm a decorator. So decorator and then form. That's it. You're just getting it, right? Else, okay, it gets function name, args, and f body. So, right. So how to get the function name, right? So you have form. Okay, now you need to take this form, right? This add. Okay, right. So this is the form. And okay, let me just put like okay, like F name, and then what to say, args and body. And then I'll just put this stuff over here, right? So I'm just putting this stuff over here. Okay, so, and oops, oh god, def, I don't know what is this. Okay, this AI autocomplete sometimes annoys, right? So, oops. Oh no, this AI autocomplete is totally annoying me. Yeah, right? So now I just put this and I'm not getting, okay, yeah, so I need to code it. Yeah, I need to code it over here, right? So I'm don't know what's wrong with this. Must be a symbol. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, so right. Okay, so let me just copy this one. Okay, so like let me just put form as what to say, like okay, let me just put like okay, like def form, and let me just put it like this, right? So this is there, right? And now I'll just put like first of form, right? Form, right? And I'm just getting this add. So that's what gets filled in over here. And I'll just put like second is second there. I don't know, like okay, yeah, XY, and that's what gets filled in over here. And then I don't know whether third is there. So if it's there, I'll be surprised. Right. So, and oh, third is not there. Okay. So we need to go for an nth, nth form 2. Yeah. Because zero indexing. So this is how stuff gets filled. So the function name gets filled over here, and then arguments over here, and then what to say, like the body gets filled over here. So now you just uncode this stuff, and okay, so now the def f name will be add. So that's how you can just give add over here and whatever, like 3 and 7 and whatever, like okay, so that's it. And then the decorator. So what decorator we have given over here? Log calls. Okay, so of course that's happening. Okay, so calling this and all those stuff. Okay, right? And then you just have this function, right? And then anonymous function over here, and of course it takes an args and then this body over here. So that's how it works. So yeah, coming from another programming language and getting AI teaching me Clojure is pretty fascinating, and I'm just discovering more about Clojure with AI. So anyway, that's really good. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching this video. And if you're beginners, like I know how difficult Clojures could be for beginners, that too if you're coming from some other language. If you're first time programmer and if you're programming in Clojure, Clojure is going to be the simplest language ever, and you won't even touch any other language, and it's going to be really hard to learn any other language. So yeah, so you need to keep that in mind. But if you're coming from other language, it's going to be tough. If you want me to explain something much more in detail or something like that, I'd be very happy to explain. And I just like to see Clojure grow and all those stuff. Okay, so that's the thing. So anyway, thanks for watching. Until we meet next time. Bye.